My first story is for girls. The fastest fairy. One sunny day, the fairies decided to have a flying race. They all wanted to win first prize. Lily Bell was the smallest fairy and she could not fly as fast as the others. She looked sadly at her tiny wings. "If I come last, the big fairies will laugh at me," Lily Bell sadly told her best friend, Honeycup. "You just need a bit of practice, silly," said Honeycup. Lily Bell thought this was a good idea. She set off to start straight away. The little fairy concentrated as hard as she could. She bent her knees and launched herself into the air. Lily Bell soared upwards, but suddenly her hair blew into her eyes and she flew with a thump right into the middle of a giant flower. The older fairies giggled and pointed at Lily Bell. Although she was very embarrassed, Lily Bell was so determined to keep practicing that she got up and tried again. Jumping from the giant flower's pink petal, Lily Bell zoomed away at super-fast speed. Splat! Suddenly, Lily Bell was caught in a sticky spider web. She had been flying so fast she hadn't seen the silvery strand. She quickly untangled herself, but behind her, Lily Bell could hear the big fairies laughing very loudly. Feeling really cross, Lily Bell stomped off to practice on her own. She found the perfect spot and began to flutter her wings as fast as she could. Whizzing and whooshing, Lily Bell flew between the trees straight into a prickly bramble bush. By the time Lily Bell had climbed out of the prickly bush, the race was about to start. She quickly lined up alongside the big fairy. "Watch out for flowers and spider webs," said one, and the big fairies all giggled. Lily Bell felt so angry that she blasted away the moment the race began. She whizzed past the bigger fairies and swooshed over the finish line first, to whoops and cheers from the crowd. From then on, everyone agreed that Lily Bell was the fastest fairy by far. Next story, Poppy's Pet. In fairyland, Poppy's friends were playing with their pets. Sasha cuddled her cute, fluffy bunny and Fizz stroked her little white mouse. They looked like they were having fun. "I wish I had a pet too," said Poppy sadly. Just then Poppy noticed something wiggling on the ground. It was a cute little caterpillar. Poppy held out a hand and the caterpillar wriggled onto it. "You are very tickly," said Poppy. "I think we'll make a perfect pet." Poppy loved her caterpillar. He may have been very small, but he had a huge appetite. He ate and ate all day long. He chomped through leaves and munched on fruit. Poppy's caterpillar just couldn't get enough to eat. Then, one day, someone nibbled all of the Fairy Queen's magic flowers. "It must have been your caterpillar, Poppy," said Sasha and Fizz. "He's going to be in trouble," said Poppy. "I have to find him." Poppy searched everywhere, but her caterpillar had disappeared. "The Fairy Queen will be so cross and my caterpillar has gone," sobbed Poppy. "I'm not cross," said a soft voice. It was the Fairy Queen. She showed Poppy where her caterpillar was hiding fast asleep. "When he wakes, he will look quite different," she said. Poppy waited and watched. One morning, as if by magic, she saw that her caterpillar had turned into a beautiful butterfly. "It must have been those magic flowers," she cried. Poppy was very happy. Now she really did have the best pet ever. Next story, Wanda's Sparkly Wings. It was the Fairy Queen's birthday and Wanda had made her some lovely birthday cupcakes. There was going to be a big party. Wanda wanted her wings to look extra sparkly, so she covered them in all sorts of pretty beads and sequins. When Wanda was ready, she grabbed the cupcakes and zoomed outside. As Wanda fluttered along, her wings drooped. The sparkly decoration had made them too heavy to fly with. Suddenly, Wanda fell on top of the cupcakes with a big splat. Oh no, sobbed Wanda. Just then, her friend, Evie and Clara came around the corner. They helped Wanda take the heavy beads and sequins off her wing. Suddenly, Wanda realized that she had nothing to give the Fairy Queen for her birthday. Don't worry, said Clara. We can make something else for the Queen. The fairies gathered the shiny beads and sequins from Wanda's wing, then found some strands of fairy silk and twisted them all together. Perfect, said Evie. Let's go to the party. At the party, Wanda, Evie, and Clara gave the Fairy Queen her present. It was a necklace made of all the sparkly decoration from Wanda's wing. The Fairy Queen smiled as Wanda told her what had happened on the way to the party. Never mind, there's plenty of birthday cake to go around already, said the Fairy Queen. Thank you for my beautiful necklace. She waved her hand and the three fairies' wings all sparkled brightly. You shall be the three sparkliest fairies at the party after all. Next story, Princess Bella's Bedtime. It was Princess Bella's bedtime, but she felt wide awake. She didn't want to go to sleep yet. Princesses can't go to sleep without their teddy bears, said Bella, when the king came to tuck her in, and I can't find mine anywhere. The king laughed as Bella bounced up and down on the bed. Well, I've just found him in the washing machine, said the king, holding Teddy up. I wonder how he could have got there. Now it's really time for you to go to bed, Bella. Bella shook her head and said, a princess can't go to bed until she's had some cookies and milk. With a big sigh, the king took Bella to the palace kitchen and found her some cookies. When you finish those, it's really time for bed, said the king. Princess Bella giggled. I still can't go to bed yet, she said, because I haven't brushed my teeth, Daddy. Princesses have got to have nice white smile. The king gave Bella a funny frown and tapped his foot while Bella brushed and brushed. There was one more thing that Bella thought a princess needed before going to sleep. Can you read me a bedtime story, Daddy? She asked. The king read Bella a magical fairy tale, but almost as soon as he started reading, Princess Bella finally fell fast asleep. Sweet dreams.